let's get started. So today we are going to talk about, who knows what we're going to talk about today? Amen.
3.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the number 3. What a weird thing to talk about, right? Can everybody show me number 3 on your fingers?
I don't need fingers. I have these.
You have the abacus. Do you want to show us number 3 on the abacus, Lisa?
Yes.
Okay, everybody look at Lisa. She's going to show us 3 on the abacus.
Okay. Let me just put everything first down.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Show us 3 on the abacus, please.
Okay.
3.
There it is.
Excellent. Good. Dove brought me these, which I think is really, really cool. He brought me, we have these 3 cats, 3 wooden cats. 1, 2, 3, right? Can you guys think of, we'll ask one person at a time. Can you guys think of something of which you have 3 in your house? Are you coming? What are you doing? Okay. Wait, let me ask one person at a time here. Let's see, Remy. Remy, what do you have 3 of in your house?
3 pencils.
You have 3 pencils. Fantastic. Lisa, what do you have 3 of in your house?
I have another question.
You have a different question?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your question?
Do you have this?
I do.
Then where are they?
I'm going to ask Dove to bring them later. Alexa, what do you have 3 of in your house? Alexa disappeared. What about Aya and Sammy? What do you have 3 of in your house?
3 markers.
You have 3 markers, Alexa? Okay. And Aya and Sammy?
Do you feel so currently as...
What do you have 3 of, Aya and Sammy?
3 water bottles.
You have 3 water bottles. Okay.
And 3 chairs.
3 chairs. Rami, what do you have 3 of? Yes.
That's 3.
Yes.
Toilets.
You have 3 toilets. Okay. Dove
And
wanted to play basketball. Hey, Dove, can you turn the basketball so that we can see what's written on it? His name. How many letters?
Papa, did you know that we have 3 letters?
He has 3 letters in his name, right?
I have a boy that's named in my school.
I know, but that's not right now.
He has 3 letters in his name.
Okay. Okay, Rami, say that again, Rami.
I have a boy named Lisa in my school, and he has 3 letters too.
He has 3 letters too in his name. Okay. Aya, what do you have 3 of?
Sasha, look at my name.
And my name and Sam's name have 3 letters.
That's right. Aya and Sam's name have 3 letters each. Rami, what do you got?
My friend Cal has 3 letters.
3 letters. Lisa, what's up?
Sasha, look at my name.
I see that. What do you have 3 of in your house?
No, I have 3 Timotheus.
3 Timothys?
Yes.
The 3 Timothys. Juliana, what about you? I haven't heard anything from you yet. What do you have 3 of in your house?
I have 3 Legos.
3 Legos? Okay, 3 Legos. Perfect. Daniel, what about you? What do you have 3 of in your house, Daniel? Daniel? What about Mila? Is Mila around? I haven't seen her. I assume that's Mila. Mila, are you there, Mila? I guess not. Okay. Well, today we're going to talk about the number 3 because it's not just a number, right? It turns out there. Yes, Aya.
And we have 3 boxes.
You have 3 boxes. Okay. Yeah, it turns out that the number 3 is actually kind of a special number. It's a very important number, and
Listen.
the more we look around our world, the more we realize that the number 3 actually appears quite a lot. Yes, Lisa.
I have 3 beds.
You have 3 beds. Okay. So it turns out that the number 3 is pretty much everywhere we look. We just have to look around a little bit and we will see that the number 3 is all around us. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Mila, what do you have 3 of in your house?
3 radios like this.
3 radios.
Well, they're not the same color.
Okay.
I have a yellow one and the blue one, but this one's not working because I took out of this the batteries.
The batteries out.
Out of this and to my or Eli's batteries.
Uh-huh.
These batteries that get to my that get on mine or on Eli's, but I don't remember.
Gotcha. Okay. Terrific. Well, hang on one second, guys.
Can I show you a magic trick?
We unlock the UI.
Can I show you a magic trick?
You're going to show me a magic trick?
Hmm?
Show me a magic trick.
Okay, so
Mila's going to show us a magic trick.
I have a like this thing over here,
Uh-huh. And?
Ta-da!
Oh, and it's gone. Okay. Did you eat it?
Nope.
Did you
She took it out.
just take it out while we weren't looking, while we couldn't see?
She did.
No, it just disappeared by itself? Oh, well, then I suppose,
I don't believe it.
I suppose, who believes Mila? Who believes that it just disappeared by itself?
I believe it.
Lisa believes you. You have a fan in Lisa. Okay. Thank you, Mila, for sharing the magic trick. And now I'm going to share.
I want to show them my magic
Hang
trick.
on.
Can I show them my magic trick?
Hang on. I'm going to share a little presentation with you guys
Show them my magic trick.
about the number 3.
Can I
Right?
show them my magic trick?
About the number 3.
Papa, I
So,
want to show them my magic trick.
okay, later. Right now we're going to talk about the number 3.
If you don't want me to do the magic
Right now we're going to talk about you can do it at the end.
No, I'm not doing it at the end. I'm not going to participate.
Yes, mute. Come on, Sasha, mute yourself. Because
All right, let's talk about the number 3, my friends. So the number 3, good. We already started with things in the house that we have 3 of. And now we're going to look around our world and see what do we have 3 of in the world around us, right? So let's think about it. Which shape has 3 sides?
triangle.
A triangle. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Can a table stand with 2 legs?
Can a table stand with 2 legs? That is an excellent question, Rami. What do you think, guys?
Yes.
No.
Who thinks a table can stand with 2 legs? Lisa, you think a table can stand with 2 legs? Who thinks a table can't stand with 2 legs?
Me.
I don't think so either. I think that's an excellent question that Rami asked. I think a table needs 3 legs to stand. Yes, Lisa.
When are we going to do that? What about a triangle table?
A triangle table.
When are we going to do that?
Hang on, Lisa. So that's absolutely right, Rami. Rami is ahead of me because I'm going to talk about that in a bit. But a table cannot stand on 2 legs. It needs 3 legs. That's because it needs to have a 3rd leg to be stable. The table should be stable. So the triangle, speaking of stable, the triangle is the most stable shape. I want you guys to imagine that you're standing on a just like standing somewhere outside, and in front of you is a circle, right? And you try to push the circle forward with your hands. Is it easy to push a circle or hard to push a circle?
Trick.
Easy, very, very easy.
Why is it easy to push a circle?
Because it's round and it like doesn't.
Circle is not round. A sphere is round.
Yeah, a sphere is round, but imagine we're pushing a circle. You're right, Alexa. A circle is a sphere is round. A circle is 2-dimensionally round, but a circle is easy to push, right? Because it doesn't have anything to stop it. It's just completely round and it rolls. What about a rectangle? Is it easy to push a rectangle?
No, it's hard.
It's not easy, but you can do it, right? It's easy. Imagine this phone is a rectangle, right? If it's standing like this, is it easy to push it over?
Yes.
It's pretty easy. If it's like this, it's harder, but you can pick it up and push it this way and then push it this way again. Same thing with a square, but you know which shape is really, that's right, Mila, those are rectangles as well. Very good. But a triangle is very difficult to push over because
A Golden Gate Bridge. Triangles are so powerful they just hold Golden Gate Bridge.
yeah, that's right. The Golden Gate Bridge is a suspension.
Masha,
Yes.
I can show you a trick.
No, not yet. We're going to talk about this a little bit, and then at the end, I know Dove wants to show a magic trick. And Mila wants to show a magic trick, and Lisa's got one. So we'll do magic tricks.
Do not forget it.
Okay, so Dove is not going to show a magic trick. Okay, so.
No, I said do not forget.
Oh, I see. You're telling me not to forget it. Okay, so a triangle is the most stable shape, and it has 3 sides, right? That's one thing that we for sure know in our lives in the world around us. There are triangles everywhere, right? Which can you guys think of triangles? What is a triangle? What is triangularly shaped in our lives? What can you think of that's has a yes?
Like a triangle candy.
A triangle candy. Okay. What else has the shape of a triangle?
Table. A triangle chair. A triangle guitar.
A triangle guitar. There's
Triangular prism.
a triangular prism. Excellent. And by the way, there is a triangular guitar. It's a musical instrument. It's called a balalaika. It's a Russian musical instrument. Yes, Aya.
Pizza.
You can also have a triangle present.
A triangle present.
And a triangle pizza.
A triangle pizza. Very good, Alexa. Triangle pizza. What else is triangular?
Pyramid.
A triangular pyramid. Very good. And why were the pyramids built like triangles, Juliana?
They're stable.
Very good, Sam. You guys remembered from our lesson on the pyramids because triangle is the most stable shape. So the reason the Egyptians... What?
Stable mean? The house top.
What does stable mean? Who wants to explain what stable means?
When it doesn't fall.
Means it's like for one side, it doesn't like a circle. It's not very stable. It can like go everywhere and like roll. Square is very stable.
She rolled.
Oh.
Stop it. Good.
Stop always muting yourself.
Sasha, why did you mute yourself?
Because he's talking with Dove.
So he can talk to Dove.
I'm talking to Dove. That's right. I didn't want to be distracting. Okay, Juliana, yes. What is stable? What is stable?
I was gonna say.
What does it mean? What does it mean when something is stable? Does it mean it's easy to push over or
Hard to push over.
hard to push over? Does it mean it's gonna fall down or it's gonna stay up?
Stay up.
Stay up.
Stay up. Like a three-legged table is more stable than a two-legged table, right? A pyramid is more stable than a rectangle, for example, right? Very good. Okay. So
Why is
what?
Mr. Ho poop?
I don't know, because people like to mess around. Okay, great. So,
No, virtual background.
oh, I know she's got the virtual background. Perfect. So triangle is the most stable shape. We all know that, and we know a bunch of things in our lives that are triangles. Like you guys said, the triangular prism, a pyramid, a pizza slice. Right? Oftentimes the roof of a house, the top of a house is triangular. Very good, Dove. Good. Speaking of stable, which one of these is more stable?
Tricycle.
The
tricycle.
The tricycle is more stable. Why?
Because wheels.
Because it's got 3 wheels, and those wheels are arranged in a triangle shape, right? So this is one of the, whoever asked, I didn't hear who said it, but whoever asked about what is stable, this is
I did.
Alexa did. This is a perfect example of what stable is. We can all look at this and immediately we know, because we've all been on these bicycles and tricycles before, right? We know that a tricycle is much more stable than a bicycle. That's why little kids and babies that don't have a very good sense of balance, which one of these do they ride?
They ride the tricycle.
They ride the tricycle.
A 4-wheel one.
Sasha.
Yes.
A baby
Sasha.
actually
Yes.
ride on it, but without any wheels. It will do it with its legs.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, Lisa. Lisa?
Sasha.
Yes, Lisa.
I was thinking we will just do these things.
No, we're not going to just do those. We will use them a little bit to illustrate the number 3, but today we're not just talking about the abacus. Today we're talking also about the number 3. So let's move on. We all understand which one of these is more stable, and the reason that the tricycle is more stable is because it has 3 wheels, right, instead of 2. Just like Rami's example of a table that has 3 legs instead of 2, right? Fantastic. What else is there 3 of? Well, we eat 3 meals a day, right? What are the 3 meals a day that we eat?
What about
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
We eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sure, we have snacks in between, right? But we generally eat 3 big meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? So that's another example of how the number 3 shows up in our lives. And by the way, I just thought of something when it comes to eating. What do we generally have 3 of? What do we have 3 of when we eat? Yes, Remy.
Fork, knife, and spoon.
A fork, knife, and spoon. Very good. Dove also said that. Yes, Mila.
No, I was wrong. Can I tell you something about 3?
Yes.
Look, in the virtual background, I have 3 colors
You have 3 colors?
in the sky.
Okay, what are those colors?
Red, yellow, and blue.
What about orange?
Orange? I don't see any orange.
You don't see orange? Who sees orange in Mila's virtual background? I think orange is there. Who sees white?
Look what I found. 3 dots.
I think there's a lot more than just 3 colors, Mila. I think those are maybe the most noticeable colors.
Sasha, I see something.
What do you see, Lisa?
I see when I open this, oh, there's 3 dots.
Whoa, did you just put those there?
No.
Did you just put those there because we're talking about?
No, I don't put them.
Is that just a coincidence?
Yes.
Is it accidental or intentional that there are 3 dots on your beanbag there?
It's just.
I think it's accidental.
Buy this. It's not.
It's just a coincidence, right?
No, we just buy it and.
It just
we
has
like
3
it
dots.
like that.
Okay, terrific. So yes, very good. We eat 3 meals a day, and guess what?
I say something.
Yes, Mila.
I have 3 things right now.
3. What do you have 3 of?
The planet, the stars, and the sky.
That's very good. That's very true. So there are 3 meals a day. We have 3 instruments, 3 utensils that we use to eat food, which is a fork, a spoon, and another example of the number 3, right? Let's see some other examples in our lives of the number 3.
I know.
Traffic light.
Traffic lights, 3 colors.
That's right. A traffic light has 3 colors. Did you guys ever think about that?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what do the 3 colors mean?
Cloud and 3 birds.
That's right. What do the 3 colors on the traffic light mean?
Red.
Stop, look around, and go.
Good. That's absolutely right. The yellow means look around or be careful or start to slow down, right? In our country, the way traffic lights work is that they go from red to green, and then from green they go to yellow. So if you're driving on the road and then a traffic light turns yellow, it means you need to slow down, and then red means you need to stop. But in other countries, traffic lights go from green to yellow to red and then back to yellow, right? So they go from red to yellow, which means it's almost time to start driving, and then they go to green. It's interesting that it's not the same. I don't remember which countries. I think in Europe it's like.
What about a mouse?
What about a mouse?
How many buttons does it have?
Well,
1,
I'll
2,
bet. Yeah,
3.
that's true, Rami. That mouse has 3 buttons. It's got a right click, a left click, and a scroll button, right? Rami's mouse doesn't have that because they're made differently. But even though you can't see that on Remi's mouse, you can make that happen on her mouse. A right click, a left click, and a scroll. It just works a little bit differently. Good night, Lisa.
No.
Oh, you're not going to bed? Oh, okay. I thought you were going to sleep.
Just lay down.
Oh, okay. Just lay down because you're tired. Okay. All right. So very good. We have.
I just went to. I was really cold.
Why?
3 colors on a traffic light. Very good. Should we keep going? What else do we have 3 of in our world? Let's find out. Ooh, this one is a little bit complicated. This one is interesting. How many of you can see colors?
3.
How many of you can see colors? Does everybody see in color, or does somebody only see in black and white? Juliana, can you see in color? Rami, can you see in color?
I see the color.
Rami, can you see in color?
I see.
Everybody can see in colors, right? So the reason we can see in colors, and this is kind of like, this is 9th grade level stuff, but you guys are really smart kids, so we'll talk about it. Inside our eye, we have special cells.
You have 3, right?
Yes, we have special cells in our eye, and they can perceive 3 different colors: green, red, and blue, right? Like those are called primary colors. Hey, Dov, what do green, red, and blue, what do you know that's green, red, and blue?
Black.
Yes, but what do you know of that's green, red, and blue? Don't step on that, please. what has green? There's a specific group of superheroes that are green, red, and blue. Perhaps you know them.
I know. Spider-Man and
PJ Masks.
Yes, the PJ Masks are green, red, and blue. Oh, and by the way, how many PJ Masks are there?
3.
Aha! Look at that.
Primary colors.
And 3 primary colors, green, red, and blue. How interesting. Another thing in our lives that we all know and love that has the number 3, right? So the 3 primary colors, green, red, and blue, inside our eye, we have special cells that when light comes into our eye, those cells can distinguish those 3 different colors. And then
one of them can get bigger and one of them can get smaller. Like one part.
Well, yes, Lisa.
If it's light, yours gets smaller.
Yes, Sammy is talking about the people. Yeah. Hang on, Sammy. Yes, Lisa.
My favorite part when PJ Masks, and save all the world and like do something with Romeo.
Uh-huh.
That's my favorite.
That's your favorite part? Yes.
And by the way,
Yes,
how
Sammy.
many bad guys are there in PJ Masks?
I don't know. How many bad guys are there in PJ Masks?
I think that's 3.
3 bad guys? Who are they?
No.
50.
Oh, Romeo, Luna Girl,
50.
and Ninja?
No, there are lots of ninjas.
What about the Ninjalinos or whatever they're called?
There's Ninjalinos.
There's 6 of those.
There are 6 Ninjalinos?
Yeah.
But what is 6? 6 is just 2 groups of
3.
3. Oh,
3 is half.
interesting.
And 3 and 9 is
50% of 6.
Interesting. Isn't it interesting that the PJ Masks, there are 3 of them, and that they're all each of them is one of the primary colors, red, blue, and green. Another interesting thing in our world that has the number 3. Why do you think there are 3 PJ Masks?
So
Do you think they would be a stronger team if there were just 2 of them?
No.
No? Sounds like they're probably... Yes, though.
well, I know for distract, so they can fight and something.
Jackal might be even
Fighting.
Yeah, there's something about the...
and his mouth is like this.
There's something about the number 3 that gives a team more strength, right? Like a team of 3. Something about a triangle. Something about this 3 points in a team. Yes, Juliana.
Gecko has triangles on his back.
Yeah.
Gecko's grip.
Hang on. Let's not interrupt each other. If we want to talk, let's raise our hands. Okay. Juliana was talking.
If there's 6 Ninjalinos and the other 3 bad guys in PJ Masks, it all equals 9, and 9 divided by 3 is 3.
That's correct. 9 divided by 3 is 3. That's absolutely right. And why do you guys think that a team of 3 might be better than a team of 2? Because there are more people and they're stronger. That's right. But we did talk about the fact that like a tricycle or a table that has 3 legs is more stable than something that just has 2 legs, right? So it is possible that a team of 3 is more stable maybe than a team of 2. Having 3 people in a group makes the group more stable. Yes, Juliana.
They don't have 3 legs each, but they have 2 legs each, so it would be 6 legs altogether, and 6 divided by 3, so it would be 2 3s.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Yes. Rami.
In YouTube, there's like a little funny cartoon that's called 3 is a magic number.
3 is a magic number.
It's the
Is
magic
the magic number? I've never seen that cartoon. What is it about?
See that cartoon? Remember those number guys?
I don't know them. Maybe don't know
It's
them.
about like
Number
some little things like going around, and there's like superheroes and very funny things.
You mean the magic number?
Okay, 3 is. Can you put that in the garbage, please? 3 is a magic number. Okay, we'll check that out. Okay, so 3. Very good. Back to our notes here. 3 is a stable number, and 3 is also, of course, the number of the PJ Masks. You said right. We have Gecko, Owlette, and Catboy, and they also happen to be the 3 primary colors: red, green, and blue. And these 3 primary colors are the 3 primary colors because those are the colors that are
Maybe
that
they
are
stand
I.
for something.
What's that, Sammy?
Maybe they stand for something.
Well,
Sasha, can you show the rainbow eye again?
yes, I'm going to show the rainbow eye again. So our eyes have cells that can perceive, that can, cells that can, that sense 3 different primary colors: red, green, and blue. And then combinations of those colors is what allows our brain to see other colors as well. So for example, you guys know what happens when you combine red and blue. What do you get?
Purple.
What happens when you combine green and blue?
I have rainbow eyes.
What's that? Do you have rainbow?
I have rainbow eyes.
No, I don't think so. That's just an illustration. That's not actually real.
What about yellow and blue?
Yellow and blue, you get what? Green. Very good. And red and yellow, you get
Orange.
orange. Good. Okay. Fantastic. Let's keep going.
Can I tell something?
Yes.
And 3 is more than 2.
Who said that? Aya? Yes. 3 is definitely more than 2. That is.
And more than 1 and more than 0.
That is also correct. Good. Let's continue. Let's continue.
And more.
So our eye can perceive 3 primary colors. There are 3 PJ Masks, and each of them, by the way, is a primary color. What about our Earth? Which planet is it from the sun?
Third.
The Earth is the 3rd planet from the sun. Which planets are closer to the sun than the Earth is?
Mercury.
Venus and Mercury.
Venus and Mercury. Very good. How interesting. Our Earth is the 3rd planet from the sun. And
The sun.
already there are so many other things that have the number 3 in our world. Do you think you guys find that curious at all?
Are there dark planet without like Pluto was, but
Yes.
what was the number of
And guys, Rami's talking. Let's take turns, please. Rami's talking. Let's take turns, please. Yes.
what is the number that of Earth's planet when Pluto was the 9th planet?
Well, even if Pluto was the 9th planet and it's no longer considered a planet, that doesn't change the number of the Earth from the sun, right?
Yeah, I'm saying what about dark planets?
Dark planets?
Dark.
What is DARF?
It's like the planets that were or are there, but they're not in our solar system.
Okay, so what about them?
Like some of them are like Pluto
Yeah.
was the 9th planet. Right now there's 4, but when Pluto, right now he's a dark planet. But when Pluto was a planet,
Yeah.
There was 3 dwarf planets.
Okay, so Pluto is considered an object that's in our solar system, but no longer a planet.
Sasha,
Yes.
and there's
Sasha.
Hold on, wait, guys, one person at a time, please. I think Alexa was talking now next.
There's 3 triangles on the Golden Gate Bridge.
There are 3 triangles on Golden Gate Bridge. There are 2 triangles on the Golden Gate Bridge. Mila, can you turn your, hang on. Mila, can you turn your virtual background into the Golden Gate Bridge?
Okay.
Let's have Mila help us out here. Mila, everybody look at Mila's picture. There it is. How many triangles?
2.
2 triangles, right? Because there are 2 towers, and from each one there are cables coming down forming a triangle. Yes, Juliana. Thank you, Mila.
If you go in space, you see 3 colors from space on the Earth: white, green, and blue.
Very good. You might actually, I think that's great, Juliana. You might actually also see some yellow, like parts of the earth that are desert, right?
Can I tell you something?
Yes. Yes, Aya. Hang on, one at a time, please. Yes, Aya.
We have 3 grandpas and 3 grandmas.
3 grandpas and 3 grandmas. How does that work?
We have 3 grandmas. We have 4 grandpas.
Hold on. Usually, if you have 2 parents, how does it work that you have 3 grandmas and 3 grandpas? Who wants to explain that to me?
I have.
Who wants to explain? So if you have 2 parents, not everybody has 2 parents that live with them, but let's say you have 2 parents.
The grandma's mom is
So your mom has a mom and a dad, right?
yeah.
So that means you have 1 grandma and 1 grandpa on your mom's side, and then you have a mom, and your father has a mom and a dad. You have a grandpa and a grandpa on your dad's side. Yes, Alexa.
I can tell you how there's lots of grandpa and grandpas.
How?
If there is a grandma, there might be the grandma's mom that didn't die yet, so it's another grandma too.
That's a great grandma,
Grandpa.
right?
Can I tell Children's Day?
That's a great grandmother. Yes. Who has their hand up? Let's do.
Yeah, I have a hand up.
If you want to talk, let's do hands now, because I see that everybody's excited to talk, which is great. I love the fact that you guys have lots of things to say and lots of ideas, and I want to hear every single one of you. So put your hand up, and then we can make sure everybody has a turn to speak. Lisa.
I really wish I was being in the planet, and it's called Земля.
Earth.
And I really want to be with it.
You want to be with the planet Earth?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Can you
You're
tell
already on planet Earth.
Wait, you want to be with the planet Earth?
Can you explain more about that, Lisa?
No.
You want to be with the planet Earth?
Yes.
You know you already live on the planet Earth, right?
Yeah, but if I will be an astronaut, I can.
Can you tell me, Lisa, maybe can you tell me what you mean in Russian?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I'd love to know what you mean by you want to be with the planet Earth. Okay. Who else has that?
She wants to be an astronaut so she could see.
Oh, you want to see the planet Earth from space, maybe? Okay. Who else has their hand up? I see Juliana's hand up. Yes, Juliana. Maybe she had her hand up for no reason. Okay. We'll come back to Juliana. Okay. Anybody else want to say anything before we move on? Yes, Aya.
There are 3 roses.
3 roses. Where? In your garden? Yes. I'm really curious to see you guys, after we finish today's lesson, walk around today, whatever you're doing the rest of the day, whether you go to the playground or you go to the park or you play in your backyard, whatever you do, see if you can find examples of three.
Show it, Rick.
No, not yet, Mila. Not until the end of the lesson, okay?
Just
All right.
show you a trick.
Okay, coming back to our number 3. So we are the third planet from the sun, planet Earth, right? Let's see what else there's 3 of. You guys ready to find out?
Yes, yes, yes. 1, 2.
There are 3 parts to a story. What are those parts?
Beginning, middle, and end.
The beginning, the middle, and the end, right? Very good. Like, let's think of a story that we all know. We even talked about it before. The 3 Little Pigs. Yes.
When we just gonna do the
The 3, hang on, Lisa. The 3 Little Pigs. What happens in the beginning of the 3 Little Pigs?
the 3 little pigs just go from the house and build their houses.
Yeah, in the beginning, they all build their houses, right? And then what happens in the middle of the story?
The wolf below 2 houses, but the other one no.
That's right. And what happens at the end of the story?
They eat them all up.
They get rid of the wolf. They defeat the wolf, right? Oh, by the way, how many little pigs are there?
3.
And
Also 3 houses.
3 houses. Interesting.
No, there was 4.
There are 4 little pigs?
No, there's 3 little pigs, but there was the mom.
The mom?
I remember.
Little pigs? I don't know.
Something. They were in the house, and then the mom let them go.
Oh, I guess I know a different version of the story. Okay, but they're all 3 little pigs, right? Okay.
Dasha, when are we gonna do that?
At the end. Okay, back to our threes, excuse me.
Papa, when are we gonna
At the end. Now we're gonna get a little bit more advanced here, okay? 8th grade level stuff.
Dove, I want to see Dove.
What is they want to see you, Dove. What is a tiebreaker?
Dasha, I want to see Joe.
They want to see you. Dove doesn't want to be seen, I guess.
Dove.
What is a tie, you guys? Who knows what a tie is when you play sports? What's a tie? Do not.
Like a tie.
A tie. What's a tie? This is a tie,
Like
but that's
on
not what I'm talking about. When you play sports. Yes, Juliana.
Game tie.
A tie on the shoe.
A game tie.
Yeah, I'm talking more like a game, Rami. That's right. You can also tie a shoe, but yes, Juliana.
A tie is in sports is where you get points and you have the same number of points.
Exactly. It's when you have the same number of points in sports. So let's say Dove and I play basketball. We play one-on-one, right? We play 1 game of basketball and I win. And then we have another game of basketball and Dove wins. Now we're tied, right? Because we have the same number of games that we won. Dove won 1 game and I won 1 game. How do we decide who's going to win? What should we do?
No one.
We should play another game, right? A 3rd game. Whoever wins the
Like
3rd.
the ping pong. If there's 4, you don't need to play anymore.
Exactly. So if we play a 3rd game, whoever wins that 3rd game is going to win. We played rock, paper, scissors before, right? When we do rock, paper, scissors, how do we usually play? Best 2 out of?
3.
Best 2 out of 3. Because if we play rock, paper, let's play rock, paper, scissors. Come here, Dove. Let's play rock, paper, scissors. Dove and I are going to play. We're going to play 2 games. Ready? Over here so they can see. And rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I won 1. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I won 2. So I won 2 out of 3, right?
Again.
So I win.
Again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dove won. 1. Okay, he won 2 out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Aha. No, let's say, wait. Last one. So you see, every time I win 2 out of 3, we know for sure that I win, right? Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
But if there are 7, you
Okay.
need to win 4 first.
So 3 is an odd number, right? And so it gives us a chance to be a tiebreaker, because if we have 2, we don't know who wins. You win 1 game, I win 1 game. So what do? Who's the winner? The only way we know for sure is if we play a 3rd game, and whoever wins the 3rd game is going to win, right? So 3 is something we can use as a tie breaker. Let's play 3 games. Best 2 out of 3 wins, right? Same thing with rock, paper, scissors, of course, right? When we play rock, paper, scissors, we usually play 2 out of 3. Very good. Yes, or foosball. Yes, Juliana.
There's 3 options you could do for rock, paper, scissors.
There's 3 what?
There's 3 options you could do for rock, paper, scissors.
That's right. There are 3 options for rock, paper, scissors. How interesting.
There is 3 months in 1 season.
There are yes, I will.
1 season.
There are 3 months in a season. What are the seasons, Sammy? No cheating, Sammy.
Winter, summer, fall, and
Somebody help Sammy out. What's the last season? Yeah, Juliana. Spring. Very good.
There's not 3, there's 4.
There are 4 seasons, but each season has 3 months. Which months are in the winter?
December, February, and January.
Which months, Mila, which 3 months are in the summer?
April, right?
No.
Not April. June.
June
June, July, and August.
and August. Which 3 months are in the fall?
September, October, and November.
Good. And which 3 months are in the spring, Juliana?
December.
So, whoa.
April, May, and March.
April, May, and March. Very good, Sammy. That's one that I did not think of. I'm glad you thought of it. There are 3 months in each of Yes.
Now I can show you a trick real fast.
Tricks at the end of the class. Okay. All right. Moving on. Very good. There are 3 months in each season. There are 3 objects we can use in rock, paper, scissors. We use the number 3 as a tie breaker. What about the game of baseball? Who's played baseball before? How many strikes do you get in baseball before you're out?
3.
3.
Strikes. You have 3 chances to hit the ball, and if you miss 3 times, you are out, right? Your turn is over. 3 strikes and you're out. Yes, Juliana.
There's 3 bases besides the home plate.
Very
where
good.
you
There are 3 bases besides home plate. There's first base, second base, and third base in baseball. Very good.
Papa, what if you
There is first place, second, and third place.
There's first place, second place, and third place. Very good, Rami. Yes, Dove. Yes, Dove.
what if you
But you're also right, because there's some that 1 and 2 and the 3.
If you do what?
if you hit 4 times and you miss 2 times in baseball, then you're out, right?
No. If you have 3 chances to hit, and if you miss all 3 times, you are out.
How about what
That's
if you
3 strikes.
hit 1 time and miss only 2 times?
Then that's okay. You're not out. So absolutely, you are absolutely right. Let me show you guys. This was a good point. Who said Who said there's first place, second place, and third place?
Me.
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 Sammy?
Me.
Very good. Did anybody ever watch the Olympics?
I watched I watched one,
You watched the Olympics?
I didn't.
but
Very
not
good.
the real one, not the real one.
Very good, very good. So I'm going to show you guys a perfect example of that. You're absolutely right. Usually when you play sports, there is a first place, a second place, and a third place. And in the Olympics, you also get medals, right? For first, second, and third place. Who knows what medal do you get for first place?
Golden.
The gold medal. Very good. And what medal do you get for second place?
I remember.
Anybody know?
Silver.
Silver medal. Very good. And what medal do you get for third place?
What?
Bronze.
The bronze medal. Very good. There are 3 medals for each place: gold, silver, and bronze. Excellent. I'm going to show you guys. I'm glad. So you guys are giving me so many good ideas, things that I did not even think of when I was putting this together.
These.
It just reminds me how smart you guys are, that you have lots of good ideas.
Can I show?
No tricks until the end, please. So first place, second place, and third place, just like you guys said. First place is the one that stands on the highest part of the podium. This is called the podium, where you have...
But when are we gonna do this?
At the end, Lisa, at the end. So second place is the second highest place, and third place is the third highest place. Can you guys see over here in this picture where it says men top 3? Do you see that?
Yes.
That's me and Dove right there in that picture. That was our holiday CrossFit competition that we did at our CrossFit gym. So you can see that the man in the green t-shirt here, he took first place, right? He's sitting on top of the podium. And these, myself and this other guy over here in the black jacket, we took second place. I'm sitting there with Dove. And then these 2 guys, the guy in the light blue shirt and the guy in the gray sweatshirt, they took third place, right? So that's an example of the podium in real life, where you have first, second, and third place. Very good. Excellent job. Have you guys ever competed in anything where you got first, second, or third place? Probably not yet, right? But you probably will soon. You probably will soon.
Please.
I did.
Who did?
Papa, I will probably be in basketball school soon.
Maybe, yeah.
I'll probably soon I'll be in first place of
Very
basketball.
good. There's also first, second, and third place. Not only is there first, second, and third place in sports, but there's also other competitions like spelling bees and math competitions and dance competitions, right? There's all kinds of things. Yes, Rami.
Competition.
So I got first place in a run where like my teachers thought who's faster.
Oh, there was a running competition?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Mila.
Can I please?
I know you're desperate to show your trick, but we're going to save that until the end. I know Lisa's desperate to play with abacus and show you how it works, and Mila's desperate to show us a magic trick. Dove is...
I want to show this and a magic.
Yes, Dove desperately wants to show you guys a magic trick, and I promise you we're going to do all those once we finish our lesson for today, okay? So back to our lesson. So we talked about the podium, first, second, and third place, and the gold, silver, and bronze medal. Let's see what else is an example of 3 in our lives. Who knows what this is?
Guitar.
It's a guitar. Do you guys remember when I played the guitar for Juliana for her birthday?
3 notes in a guitar.
There are 3 notes in a chord. To make a specific chord on a guitar, it's like a specific sound. A chord, many chords are built of 3 basic notes, right?
sharp and you just do it like sharp. There's one that's called sharp, right?
There's those are kind of notes, flat and sharp, but there's, I don't know, Dove probably detuned my guitar. Oh yeah. Thanks, Dove.
He was tuning it?
He was detuning it. Dove detuned my guitar. So there are three notes, three basic notes in a chord. Yes.
We have even 3 lights on back of us.
Pastor,
Yep.
I don't see you.
You don't see me? I'm gonna go back to my presentation. So there are 3 notes in a guitar chord or in a chord.
I don't see you. I don't.
This is an interesting one. When you guys got your boxes for the green schoolhouse with all the cards and the dice and the balls inside them, a box has 3 dimensions, right? What are the 3 dimensions?
Dimensional shapes.
Yeah, 3-dimensional shapes. Very good. Dimension is, the dimensions of a box are how tall it is, its height, how long it is, its length, and how wide it is, its width, right? Do you guys all understand that? Here is our box.
Did you know that there's 3 dimensions in Minecraft?
There are, very good. So here's our box, right? Here's our length of the box. Here is our width of the box, and here is our height of the box. 3 dimensions. Very good. Let's move on. Let's talk about another example of 3. When we measure time on a clock in 3 different ways, right? We can measure it in what?
Hours.
In
minutes,
hours.
Seconds.
In minutes, very good, Rami, and in seconds, right? When we talk about the time, those are the 3 units of time that we use on a clock: hours, minutes, and seconds. What time is it? Well, it's 2 o'clock and 57 minutes and 24 seconds, for example, right? Very good. And we talk about time in 3 different periods of time, right? We talk about
You and baby Dove.
Yes, we talk about time in the past, what happened before. So you can see that's a picture of me and Dove when he was a baby. That's Dove in the
Also bubbles. They know that we're
Oh, 3 everywhere.
so that you can see that
gonna have a baby.
so you can see that Dove is there. He's a little baby in this picture. So that's in the past. And then you can see
Where's the baby?
this is Dove when he
Bubbles.
Chat.
that's Dove when he was a baby. And this is Dove in the present. This is Dove now. It's technically in the past because I already took this picture, but basically it's right around now. It's a couple days ago. This is Dove in the present.
Wait,
You wanna
what
see,
are the bubbles? What are
Those
the
are bubbles. Those are bubbles that you blow like on the playground.
Where did you get the bubbles?
I don't know. Somebody gave them to us and we were blowing bubbles on the playground. So that's Dove as a baby with bubbles. And this is Dove right around now in the present. So that's Dove and me in the past. This is Dove in the present. And what's Dove going to look like in the future? Do we know? We don't know.
But I'm looking like now.
This is what you look like now in the present. That's what you looked like in the past. But what are you going to look like in the future? Do we know? We don't really know, right? Do any of us know what we're going to look like in the future?
Like looking like our parents.
We're probably going to look like our parents, but what exactly are we going to look like? We don't know, right? We'll only know in the future when we get there. So there are 3 time periods: the past, what happened before; the present, what's happening right now; and the future, what's going to happen later, right? 3 time periods. So I think that's it for my examples of 3, but you guys can see just how many different examples there are in our lives of things that are 3. Yes.
What about when what about when you're in your computer? What is that? How many are there like the things that always like that sometimes like that charger that's like almost every time you need?
What are the 3 things on your computer that you can use anytime you need?
Like how many are there?
How many things on your computer?
Like no, like there is.
So now when Rami finishes talking, we're going to do the things that I promised we were going to do, okay?
And then I'm gonna tell them my favorite 3 vegetables and we're gonna go.
Bye.
So Lisa, now we're finished with our lesson. We talked about all the different examples of 3 in our lives. So now Mila really wanted to show a magic trick, I know. And Lisa wanted to do the abacus. And Dove wanted to tell you something as well. So Mila, why don't...
I wanted to show them my trick and tell them.
That's fine. So since Mila was the first one that asked to do it, Mila, go ahead and show us your magic trick that you've been trying to show us. Everybody want to see Mila's magic trick?
He did.
Okay, so there's a 10 of diamonds.
And now, ta-da!
What is... Oh, and now it's gone?
Yep, the picture's gone.
Oh, the picture's gone. Mila, I'm going to...
I know how together. I know how she's doing
Mila, the important thing about a magic trick is that we have to see it with our eyes to believe it. If you show us a card and then you take it out of the screen and we can't see what you're doing, and then you show us something else, we're not going to believe that it's a magic trick because we know you did something that we couldn't see. If you do a magic trick right in front of us, that's how we will really think it's magic.
Okay.
Yes, Remy.
I have a magic trick.
Hang on. Okay, hang on to that. So Lisa was next. Lisa, you have your abacus?
No, I think I just, not today I'll do, I think I will do tomorrow with some time.
Okay, so did you want to show us a magic trick then, Lisa?
Yeah.
Okay.
But look at this dog. It's like Rainbow and Perfectness sitting.
Okay.
And now I hide it again, you then do something, and then what?
And then it's upside down?
Yeah, then I put it back.
Uh-huh.
And it's perfect.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I'm going to show you guys a magic trick too, if that's okay. But hang on. Who else has a magic trick? Remy has a...
Thank you.
Tell me what the magic
I'm going to
trick
tell
is.
you. Remy, go ahead. What's your magic trick?
Okay, so we have 10 fingers. 1, skip these 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12.
I didn't know that trick. You're skipping.
Something about skipping those 3.
I need to go.
Okay, bye, Lisa. You don't want to stick around to see any more magic tricks?
Well, I will watch the video when you will
Okay. That's fine. Anybody else have a magic trick they want to show?
I have.
Rami?
So there's a deck of cards.
Bye.
1, 3. 2, 3. 3, 3. And the last card. How do you think? It's a 3 or no?
It's a 3.
It's a 3. Yeah, very good. We guessed it. What happened to our deck of cards, though? Okay, I tell you what, we'll do it with the balls. We'll do it with balls. I'm going to show you guys a magic trick with balls, okay? So I have here a box with the balls inside it. All right, you guys see that? It's got blue and orange balls.
again.
Muted.
Funny.
We're muted.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put this blindfold on. Hang on, we're gonna do this magic trick. I'm gonna put a blindfold on. This is the way it works. I'm not gonna be able to see. If I pull out an orange ball, I'm gonna tell you it's orange. And if I pull out a blue ball, I'm gonna tell you it's blue. Now there are 5 orange balls in here and 5 blue balls. So I'm gonna try to get them all right, okay? Understand?
We don't hear you.
Yeah, you're muted again.
Again, you're muted.
Sorry. Okay, here we go. I'm putting on the blindfold. Can I see, Dove? Make sure I can't see. Okay, I can't see anything. Okay, I'm going to pull out a ball. I'm going to show it to you guys, and I'm going to try to guess what it is. Tell me.
What's blue?
But you're not supposed to tell me. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back in again. Hang on. I'm gonna mix them all up. I'm mixing them all up. Okay, here we go. This one feels like it's blue. Am I right?
No.
It's orange?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well then my magic trick is bad.
Mine. Oh. No.
Not smelly magic trick.
You muted again. Again, you are muted.
He's talking to Dove.
Sorry, I was talking to Dove. I didn't want to distract. You showed us?
He was talking.
Okay, we're gonna try one more time. Dove
secret.
is gonna do it this time. Dove is gonna do it this time, and I'm gonna see if it works.
And you're muted again. And you're muted. Magic trick.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Okay, okay. Dove doesn't want to do it, so I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm gonna try it one more time. If I get this wrong again, then I'm a terrible magician. Okay. All right. Here's the box with all the balls. I can't see anything. I'm gonna pull out a ball. I'm gonna try this one more time. This one feels like it's definitely blue.
Yes.
I got it out? Okay. I'm gonna put it back in.
The blue ball doesn't need to be.
Oh, this one also feels like it's blue.
Yeah, that's blue.
This one smells like it's blue.
It is blue.
Is it blue?
Yeah.
This one smells different. This one smells orange. Is it orange?
Yeah.
Or maybe you put smell on it.
Okay, I'm not gonna smell this one. I'm just gonna touch it. This one feels like it's.
Everybody on the Zoom call here.
Is it blue?
Yeah.
Yes.
He have a bad day.
This one also feels like it's blue.
Yeah.
How's he doing that?
This one. Wow, they're all blue. This is another blue one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Blue.
Don't tell me. This one is an orange one.
I think it.
Okay, this one. This one is hard. No, this one is blue. For sure blue.
Yes.
Yes. It was blue.
This one. Oh, this is an orange one. I can tell for sure. This is orange. Is it orange?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more, okay?
Tuck, tuck, tuck.
Orange.
Blue.
Guys, quiet. This one. Again, blue.
Yeah.
Always you have a little bit of orange and
What do you
too
think?
many blue.
What do you think? Was
Show me how
that
you do it. Josh,
was that a magic trick?
No.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm a pretty good magician, but I bet you Dove can't do it. Dove, why don't you try it? Here, Dove, sit down.
Sit
Dove,
down.
there's no way that Dove is going to be able to do this. He's just a little kid. So again, I'm showing you guys inside the box. You can see there's a lot of blue and a lot of orange. So it's a fair. The probability is it's an equal chance. 5 blue and 5 orange.
No, it's not.
5 blue, 5 orange.
I did not see the fifth orange, so
Equal probability that there's blue and orange in here. Okay, so
now
okay, Dove, reach into the box. Come on, Dove. Okay, hang on, Dove is I'm gonna put it over here so you can. Okay. Did you pull out a ball?
Yes.
Okay.
It's orange.
What is it? Orange?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He probably just got lucky. Put it back in. Put it back in. No, he doesn't even know where the box is. The box is here, Dove. Okay. Pull another ball out.
It's blue.
Put it back. He probably got lucky again. Let's try again.
guys, we need to leave soon. We need to leave right now.
No.
What is it?
Go.
Is that right? Is it orange?
Yes.
All right. He keeps getting lucky. Let's try again.
You have to leave.
He's not lucky.
It's
It's
orange.
not.
You have to leave.
Okay. Bye, guys.
It's orange.
No, can
Put it back in. Okay. Last try by Dove. Last try.
You need to go.
It's blue.